One of the planning tools I mentioned is a tax benefited or a tax preferred investment product is life insurance. Most people think life insurance is only a death product. You know, if we take the word death out of life insurance, I think it makes a little bit more sense. The perception is that if I don't have dependents, then I don't need life insurance. If I don't have or if I have other priorities like mortgage and other expenses, I couldn't possibly afford life insurance. Or maybe I'm just too young to worry about it because I'm healthy and I'm not going to die for a long time. Why should I, even bother with it? Those are the common, I think, misperceptions about life insurance and why people don't even look at it as something they need. It's an incredibly good financial tool, especially if you focus on the cash value aspects of life insurance. A lot of life insurance policies still offer the highest growth rates out there for safe money. With CDs paying almost zero, with annuities, interest rates are dropping on the fixed annuities just like a rock, down in the 1, 2, maybe 3% range nowadays. It's hard to make more than that. And honestly, the cash values of life insurance not only grow at a higher rate than that, but it also provides a death benefit should something happen to you for a loved one or somebody else. I mean, if you don't have a loved one or somebody else to take care of, you can always leave it to a charity. But again, taking the word death out of it and using it for cash value or other benefits, let's look at what those benefits are. You can put money in a savings account surrounded by in the chassis or in the life insurance vehicle and have it grow tax-free, and then even take it out tax-free. Not like an annuity where you have to pay taxes later, or like a stock or an investment where you only pay taxes when you cash it in. You don't even have to pay taxes on the cash values of life insurance because the death benefit is tax-free. Now again, I said I'm not going to talk about death, but because the death benefit is tax-free and that death benefit will pay off any loans you take on the cash value, you can put money away. When you're retired or when you need money, you can take a loan against your life insurance policy. And by the way, those loans are typically zero wash if you buy a good policy, which means it doesn't really cost you money. You're taking a loan against your policy at a rate equal to what they're paying you on your account. So there's really no cost to taking a loan. You get to use your money that grew tax deferred. You get to use it tax-free. And when you eventually die, the loans get paid off. So it's a vehicle that you can definitely incorporate into income planning, which is the most common theme of today. People wondering, am I going to outlive my income in retirement? How can I not run out of money if the markets stay bad? Well, insurance is one of those tools that you can use as a planning tool, just as well as the traditional ways, probably even better than the traditional ways that people have been doing it in the past. A couple of other benefits of life insurance, and again, we're talking about life insurance, not the death portion, is they have accelerated death benefits. The accelerated death benefits meaning you can accelerate it before death. What if you don't feel like you can afford a monthly premium of $300 or $400 for a long-term care policy, but you know that nursing home is a serious consideration? Maybe you've had family members go to a nursing home and it's cost them arm and a leg. They've wiped out their entire fortunes because they've stayed in a nursing home a few years before passing away. And you don't have to be old to go to a nursing home either. You could have a heart attack in your 30s or 40s and need some recovery period in a long-term care facility, or a stroke, heaven forbid, like my father did when he was in his 50s and was invalid for about 3 years of his final years. What if you had a life insurance policy that would give you the entire death benefit available for long-term care to cover those health care costs so that you didn't deplete your family's savings during that time that period of illness? That would be huge for most people. But I think people overlook that and just think, well, that's life insurance. That only helps you when you're dead. Well, that's not true. It has a lot of benefits. There's a lot of other ways that we haven't even had time to explore here today. But that's my feeling as a life insurance. It's definitely a tool that everybody should consider for at least a portion of their planning.